Welcome, fellas, to the Captain Saver Bro Show, episode 56. Things men need to stop doing, 2023 edition. That's right, another episode of King Dre digging in your chest. Before we get into that, guys, this episode is brought to you by The Seduction Mastery. Guys, Seduction Mastery program package is coming out on November 20th, next month, November 20th. Get on the wait list now at theseductionmastery.com or click the link in the bio, the description, the chat, wherever you're seeing this at. Click that link, get on the wait list. This course is my best work yet. It's my most robust work. It's 7.5 hours long of straight fire, no fluff. A lot of these guys' courses and programs, it got their backstory. It got all type of stories of why it's my courses ain't like that. It's all game, 7 hours, and you also get extra programs and benefits on top of that. So one of them being sexual seduction and bedroom game. That program is fire. So and I'm gonna throw in some more things to sweeten the deal. And as time get closer, I'm gonna be revealing more of the stuff you'll get in the package. But get on the wait list now. You also get, I think it's 3 months. 3 months free of the Players Club community. That's at theseductionmastery.com. Also, guys, I'm starting a breakup support group inside of the Players Club. So what this is it's going to be, it's only available for members of the Players Club. You have to be available. You have to be a member of the Players Club. And what this is like when you break up with a woman, if it's after, if you've been with a woman longer than a year and you guys break up, I'm going to be there to support you and with resources and things of that nature. So you can help, so it can help you get back to being you and, being productive and being healthy like you once were before that breakup. Breakups break men. I've seen many men throughout my life through coaching. Breakups have ruined men, and this is one of the main reasons men turn to the bottle, alcohol, drugs, tricking, gambling, and all types of destructive habits. And a lot of men lose their lives in by way of self-deletion, and a lot of men lose their minds as well. So I want to do my part in that and help guys. There's no community of men that helps men go through things like this. And so within this group, if you're a part of this group, or if you're going through a breakup, join the group, put in a request, and we'll meet and we can sit down and we can hash this out, give you the tools that you need, and you can have a support system of not only me but other men around you to help you, to help you get back to where you need to be. That's something that men need. Again, relationships and women break men and reduce them to nothing. And I think that's the problem with the world right now today. Men have been reduced to nothing by way of relationships and the bad women that they're choosing. Also, guys, before we get into the game, like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player-ish fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan, playerism is the antidote to feminism. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and you want to watch the video format, go over to YouTube, and vice versa. If you're on YouTube and you want to listen in the car while you're driving your trucks, while you're smashing your chick, while you're taking a road trip because you're transporting weed across the country or whatever you're doing, and you're still driving weed across the country, but whatever you're doing, working out, boxing, taking a walk, or, whatever, go on over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and type in King Dre or the Captain Saver Bro Show, and I'll come right up. Follow me on all social media platforms as well, guys, at King Dreism, KingDreism, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, TikTok. I'm everywhere, guys. King Dreism, KingDreism. But anyway, guys, let's get into what you guys came to see. Let's get into this game. Let's jump straight into this game. I'm not gonna hold you up. I believe I've done this before some time ago in the Captain Saver Bro series. Things men need to stop doing earlier on, but we have to do an updated a updated version, a 2023 version, because you guys are tripping. Men are tripping today, and I need to tighten you up. I need to get your game where it need to be. So we're gonna break this shit down. I list some things. I got some things in a list that needs to be, men need to stop doing. I'm gonna jump straight into it. Let's get straight into it, guys. Number one, stop. Men have to stop. We have to stop planting our seeds in dirty soil. Again, men, we have to stop. You have to stop planting your seeds in dirty soil. This is what I mean by that. What do you mean, King Dre? This is what I mean. You have to stop giving women children who don't deserve to be mothers. You have to stop nutting and skeeting and coming inside of women so they can have babies, and those women are not fit. They are dirtbags. They are shitty women. They are low quality women. What you do is you make the world more low quality, because low quality women typically raise low quality children, men and women. They raise low quality boys, and those low quality boys grow up to be low quality men, simps and all type of shit, and they raise low quality women. So, that's what's going on, and we got to stop doing that. We have to stop planting our seeds in dirty soil. We have to stop impregnating women who don't deserve to be mothers, who are not fit to be mothers. I'm gonna tell you what sparked this. I was at the doctor's office, and I was sitting there minding my business, head buried in my phone, lacking. I wasn't paying attention. I'd be paying attention, but I was halfway paying attention, and I looked up and I felt some hot breath like in my face, right? I felt some hot breath in my face when I looked up. And it was this little kid like in my face, like, "Hey, what you doing? Hey, what's your name?" And I could understand if it was like a toddler or some shit, but it was just clearly like 11 years old, 10 or 11 years old. It was a little girl, right? And I'm sitting here like, why like space, motherfucker? Like, yeah, ain't your mama? This is my first thing on my mind is, did your mama teach you anything? Right? And I'm trying not to be rude and shit. And so I look over, and there's two other kids running around. They had just walked in, and the two other kids are running wild. And the mama is this, I get into the mama, but I tell the little girl, like, back up a little bit, like, give me some space or whatever. Right, cause she in my face. People be like, "Oh, it's a little kid." I don't give a fuck, bro. I damn near don't even like kids. I barely like my own. That's a joke, but that was a joke. I take care of my kids very well, but still, so I don't fuck with them sometimes. Meaning, like, Papa needed space, basically. Not that I abandoned them and shit like that. I just need months away. No, it ain't no shit like that. But that was, that's one of them fuck them kids jokes, and you can only say that if you take care of your kids, but. I don't, just because you a kid don't mean you can't get checked. Like, the fuck out my face. Like, the fuck? But I'm trying not to be mean and shit. The little girl trying to talk to me and shit. And I'm like, back up and shit. So she run off. She's like, whatever she said. So she running around. And so I see the mama walk up and they go sit, like this big ass doctor's office. They come sit in my little space. I had carved out a little corner and shit. And the mom is like, it was a white lady. It was little white kids. Dirty as fuck, no fucking shoes on, all type of shit. The mom is this feminist. I could spot a feminist by the way that they walk. The tattoos, the nose thing, the way they wear their hair, and a lot of feminists have this. They have a certain type of walk. It's like a hard walk. It's not a feminine walk at all. But the mom's clearly a feminist, and the two little girls are loud as fuck. The little boy, you know how they do the feminists, they paint their hair blue and shit. The little boy had blue hair and shit, but they was all dirty as shit. These were like loud and running in people's faces, and like the kids was very like disrespectful to the mom, and she's like trying to like soft parent and shit, like we're gonna make good choices and shit, and they all fucking up shit in the thing, like loud. Like I recorded this shit. Like this shit is crazy. You know, they're running in motherfuckers' faces. Then the little boy run up. I wear my Captain Saver Bro shorts everywhere. So the little boy like run up on me, touch him, grabbing my shirt, like, is that you? Is that you? I'm like, man, back up, bro. Like, the fuck? You know, I'm not like, what the fuck? But I started to think like, how are you raised? Like, who raised y'all? Like, but clearly she raising them. Disrespectful, not listening to the mom. So the mom is like damn near screaming, use your inside voice, use your inside voice. I'm like, bitch, you use your inside voice. I didn't say this, but I'm like, you use your inside voice. They get the shit from you. She's saying, like, oh, she telling a little girl, you being obnoxious. You're being obnoxious. So I'm going to make you put your nose to the wall when you get home, all this show shit, right? But I'm sitting here like, who skeeted in this bitch? Like, who hit that? It's 3 kids. I thought it was like their little sister. I thought it was like these kids were so unruly in this quiet doctor's office. And when they walked away, everybody was like, what the fuck? But these kids were so unruly in this doctor's office. I thought the lady was like, at first I thought it was like they big sister or a nanny or some shit. But it was this lady's kids. And the lady, the chick probably wasn't no more than 25, 26, 20. She wasn't no more than 30, this white chick. She was dirty as fuck too. But I'm like, who skeeted in this chick? Like, who hit that and nutted in her 3 times? Who? And I'm sitting here like, man, we got to do fucking better than this, bro. We got to do better than this. Like, you got these little fucking wild ass, dirty ass little white kids running off, you know, and I ain't on no racist shit, but it's just like, you know, you got these little wild white kids, no shoes on, flipping up, like just loud in motherfuckers' face. Like, what the fuck? You can't control them. Who hit, like, where y'all daddy at? And so I'm thinking like, this is what men are nutting and just leaving this type of shit behind to just destroy the fucking world, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm started thinking like, man, we got to do better than this. Like, we got to do better than this. Like, this is our faults. Y'all know I'm the accountability man. Like, I like to hold men accountable. Like, we got to do better than this, man. You understand? And this is the thing, too. We put this society, and I know why, and I'm going to break this game down, man. Y'all ready for this real deep game? Let's break this shit down. And motherhood is extremely important, man. Motherhood teaches love, compassion, kindness, warmth. So, like, a dad can't really teach that, man, because we don't really got that especially if our mothers didn't give that to us. Like, men discipline, motivation, protection, providing, getting shit done, thinking, emotional control. That's what the dad teaches. You see what I'm saying? Structure, order, work ethic, you know, very both important roles, man. But the motherhood, the importance of motherhood, man, if you know, the woman is like the heartbeat of the fucking society, man. You know, the woman is the temperament of the society. And when the women are off, the temperament of society is going to be off. And you can see it in them little ass fucking kids. They mama clearly off, and the kids are fucking off. You see what I'm saying? But motherhood is extremely, extremely important, and society downplays this. And I believe that this is deliberate. And why I say deliberate is because they hype up fatherhood, right? Fatherhood is extremely important. All the stats say that fatherhood is important, right? But they put the fatherhood in the forefront to hold men accountable, to make men responsible for everything that's going on. And as a man, we do have a part to play in what's going on. But if you make motherhood important, right? If you make motherhood important, if you put motherhood on a pedestal like you do fatherhood, you know what happens? You have to criticize shitty mothers. You have to criticize women. You have to shame women. You have to get women in line. And you know we don't do that in this society, right? And so motherhood gets devalued. Motherhood gets devalued because whenever you hold something to a high regard, you now hold it to a high standard. So what does that mean? You have to hold mothers to a high standard. You understand what I'm saying? Hold up, let me turn this. I got this Discord app running, and I need to, because it's making noises, and I don't want it to disturb the podcast. But motherhood, when you prop motherhood on a pedestal, you have to hold women to a higher standard. And you know that's what we don't do that in this society. And so we put fatherhood on the forefront so you can bash the fathers. You can bash men. You can hold men accountable. You can make men responsible for every fucking ill in society. And so we neglect motherhood, and we neglect the importance of motherhood. We downplay motherhood, you know, and I've said this countless times. I said this numerous times, man. A lot of the times, man, when you see these shitty women who masculine and got all this trauma, a lot of the times, man, it don't come from fathers or absent fathers or none of that. It comes from shitty mothers. And this is something that I've seen throughout my life. Now, fortunately, you know, and I want to give props right here to my mother, my aunts, my two aunts, and my grandmother, right? I want to give props to them because in my immediate family, my mom, my aunts and shit, and my grandma, I didn't see this. Like, I didn't see shitty motherhood. Like, my sister don't have a bad relationship with my mom. My cousins don't have a bad relationship with my aunts. My mom and her sisters have great relationships with my grandma. Like, I've seen that growing up. But pretty much outside of that, man, like most women that I know, most women that I've dealt with romantically, most women have bad relationships with their mothers. Most of my homegirls have horrible relationships with their mothers, and their mothers are very shitty people. This is something that I've seen. I'm literally trying to think of a chick that I dated or you know, one of my homegirls or a chick that I know that had a solid relationship with her mom. There's not too many. I can literally count the motherfuckers on one hand. You understand what I'm saying? And it makes you think, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why don't we call that out? Why don't we hold mothers to a high regard? Why don't we hold motherhood? Why don't we put motherhood on a pedestal like we put fatherhood on a pedestal? You see what I'm saying? Because there's a reason the emotional temperament is off between men and women. There's a reason, because that's what mothers are supposed to teach you. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason little boys are emotional and can't control their fucking emotions. There's a reason that, you know, people having adult tantrums and crazy in the fucking head. There's a reason, man. That shit come from their mothers. There's a reason that there's this trauma and this cycle of verbal abuse. I'm not saying that it's not shitty fathers. There are. There's fathers that abandon their kids. There's fathers who are abusive and the whole nine. But that ain't what we're talking about right now. We've been talking about that for the last 50 years. There's no shortage of people not talking about that. But when we gonna start talking about the importance of motherhood? And again, like I say, you know why. I just gave you the game on why we don't talk about motherhood. And I think we should start. Now, back to us, fellas. Back to us. I believe that it is a sin. I believe it is morally wrong of a man to put kids in an unfit mother. Unfit meaning like a sex worker or you know, a drug addict, a drunk, an alcoholic, a drama queen, a toxic woman who got trauma, who treats people bad, mean-spirited. I believe that it's morally wrong of you to have a children with a woman like that. Because guess what? Women are who their mothers are for the most part. Men take on the negative shit about their moms. That trauma, that shit sticks to men. You see what I'm saying? Some of the most dirtbaggish dudes I know have bad relationships with their mothers. Some of the most dirtbaggish dudes as I've seen that they treat women like shit. Ain't got no respect for nobody. Rob niggas and doing all this old wild shit. They either didn't have their mother abandoned them, or you know the mama died when they was young or some shit, or the mother was a bad mom. You understand what I'm saying? It is a sin, man, to procreate with a woman like that. I had a consultation with my guy, my dude, man. It made me so sad. It's a passport, bro. One of these passport bros. It made me so sad what he was going through, man, because it's like, you know, he went over to one of them countries and was a sucker for a pretty face, and the chick was a prostitute. You know, he tried to captain save a hoe. She got 3 kids and shit. And it's like, bro, like that woman is like a whore is raising your children, bro. That shit's crazy. Like a prostitute is raising your daughter. You see what I'm saying? A prostitute is raising your son. Like, this is your fault. Like, you did that. You put that seed in her. You see what I'm saying? And I believe, man, I ain't God, man. I can't say who deserves punishment or not, but I just don't think you should do that, man. And we have to be careful and be more mindful about who we skeeting in. You know, because it is, man, listen, motherhood is one of the highest honors, man, for a woman. Now, it probably the highest honor, motherhood. It's an honor to be a mother. It is an honor to be a mother. It is the highest privilege in humanity to be a mother. You know, women have things that men don't have. Like, women get gifts. Women get gifts in order to, you know, prepare them for childbirth and raising children and certain types of capacities and patience and like emotional fortitude. They have these gifts that a lot of men just don't have. This is why women can go through so much emotionally. A lot of the times, man, if men went through a lot of the shit that women be going through, man, men snap. Women have emotional fortitude for a reason. Women have a level of patience for a reason. You see what I'm saying? Women can withstand all of this bullshit for a reason. You see what I'm saying? That's not to say you should put women through shit like that, but there's a reason, man. They are blessed with certain things and certain strengths that we just don't have. That's a privilege. You see what I'm saying? It's a privilege. It is the highest privilege. It is the highest privilege in nature, in humanity, right? She gets the opportunity when a woman gets pregnant and have children, she gets the opportunity to tune into her true nature of the highest form. And also she gets the privilege to experience true unconditional love. True unconditional love. Mothers feel that. Mothers can feel true unconditional love. You see what I'm saying? They can get close and tap into their true nature, their true feminine nature when a woman becomes a mother. You understand what I'm saying? That's an honor, right? And I want you guys to think about something. If that's the highest honor to be a mother, what does it make you? The one who can give one that honor. What does that make you? What does it say about your seed? I'm going to need you guys to start recognizing your power and your value. If you can give a woman, or you can give a person the highest privilege in humanity, you can give her that. That starts with you. Life starts with you. You get to decide who's born in this motherfucker. You get to decide who's here, who's not. She can't get pregnant without you. There's no way. Listen, we can do, like right now, science, where we at scientifically and the technological advances, we can literally don't need women to procreate. You don't even need a woman to procreate. That's how you'll see. You don't, but a woman cannot, there's no science nowhere, there's no technology nowhere, at least that I know of, that a woman can get pregnant without you. But there's artificial wombs and all type of shit now. So you don't even need a woman to get pregnant, but she cannot get pregnant without you. What does that say about your value and your power? I'm going to need men to realize that and hold themselves in such regard. That's powerful. Stop giving that to everybody. Stop giving that honor to everybody. Every woman don't deserve that. That's an honor and that's a privilege. But because they are carrying the temperament of society. They are carrying society. They are raising what our society is going to be. Them. And when you just put that into shitty bitches, you get shitty results. The society is shitty because shitty mothers raise shitty children. That is an honor. It's the highest honor and privilege. And if you can, if you give them that, that means you are what? You see what I'm saying? That's how special you are. That's how powerful you are. That you can give a woman the highest honor and the highest privilege. Start treating yourself like that. Fellas, start treating yourself like that. Start carrying yourself like that. This is real shit. This is real shit. But that's the first thing, man, that men need to stop doing. Stop planting your seeds in dirty soil, man. Like we gotta get off that, fellas. We just gotta get off that. Now, the second thing, right? The second thing that men must stop doing today is letting these hoes play you. Y'all gotta stop letting these hoes play you. Man, fellas, stop letting these women play y'all, man. I was on a consultation. This one was inspired from. I was on a consultation. One of my African brothers, shout out to him, and he said it too. He was like, "You gonna put this in the video, ain't you?" I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker." You already know. He was laughing his ass off when he was telling me because he saw how I was looking at it, and he was like, he laughing. He like, "I know you're gonna put this in the video." I am, because it was crazy. So my man's, African guy, man, Nigerian, well off. I don't say well off, but well to do, very young, man, and I felt bad for the brother, man, because he was young. He was 26 years old, with mid-20s. And he had this chick who was in her 30s that was pretty much draining him financially. And the African guys, they can be a little bit more simpish. And I don't even want to call it simpish because they're raised to take care of their women. They're raised to look after their women financially. They provide for their women. And women here exploit that. And I was trying to tell him that, like, women here exploit. When you are that kind of man, women here exploit that. And there's a thing amongst women that the African guys are tricks. Like, women target those African dudes and they make jokes about them because, they get real controlling and shit. And they first meet you, they be blowing you up and telling, they be falling in love super quick and they give you everything. Women know that. So they target dudes like that. And so my man had this chick, she was in her 30s or whatever. And, she treated him good at first, cooking, sex all the time and shit. But, I was trying to explain to him, like, that's just our culture, man. That's a lot of the times y'all get so caught up in your ego and you think because a woman is just doing all this shit, cooking and cleaning for you and shit, you think it's just like, oh, you got it like that. She was raised to do that, brother, because from her background and shit. I'm not going to say where she's from, but so a Latina chick, but, I'm not going to say which country. But, they raised to do that and shit. And so, after, she secured the bag, he moved her in and shit and, start taking care of her and shit. And they ended up, I don't want to say separating, but they moved to different spaces because she had something going on with her family. And so he's paying for, the fucking, he's paying for her. He's paying her rent. He basically subsidizing his chick. Like, he's financing his chick, basically, and it's to the point now she ain't fucking him or nothing. She ain't fucking him. She flaky, all type of shit. And he's still, like, he's paying the rent. And today, and he live in a big city. So, rent in big cities is high. He paying the rent and the car note and all type of shit. Giving her money and shit. And she only really hit him up when she needs something. I'm like, bro, you getting played, bro. You getting played, dog. You gotta be smarter than that. But, I did understand, like, he was the type of guy, and shout out to you. I know you listening. A lot of guys are just good-hearted. I'm a good-hearted guy, but I've been fucked over before, so I ain't no dumbass dude. A lot of guys are just naive. It's not that he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but he ain't no punk. He just naive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, you getting played, bro. Like that's you can see that clear as day. You getting played, you know. So I told him, you know, you got to pull the plug on that. There's no other way around it, you know. And I could tell that he was kind of. I can tell that he was kind of like he didn't want to do that. Like, you know, that was gonna be hard for him to do. But I'm like, that's the shit. There ain't really no other option. Even if she ain't playing you, she ain't cooperating. So you got to pull the plug. You got to pull the plug, but. I said all that to say, man, just watching how she chick just playing and played him like a fiddle. You see what I'm saying? And I told him, like, soon as you pull that plug, she gonna be back cooperating again. You know, and that's just gonna show you exactly what it is. You know, there's another thing I seen too. After I got off that consultation, I seen something, I saved it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it right now. Let's see. It was a guy on Reddit. So I'm gonna read this post from Reddit of another guy getting played, which is what inspired this one. The title says, girlfriend had sex when we broken up for a short time. Now she wants to get back together. So he says, me, 21, and girlfriend, 21, were dating for 5 years. I've always been there for her, of course, and completely loyal apart from an incident where I caught her texting a guy early on in our relationship. She has been loyal. So you say apart from her texting a dude, she been loyal. Okay, my guy. So he says a month ago, she was going through my phone as I let her do because I want her to trust me, right? She found that my friend had sent me nudes of his girlfriend to show off, and I have them saved in our chat. So he in a group chat with his homies, and one of the homies sent the chat some nudes showing off the chick he was smashing, right? Sent some naked chicks, some naked flicks of the chick. He goes on to say, this upset my girlfriend, rightfully so. Right? No, my dude, you getting played. You finna get played. This upset my girlfriend, rightfully so, and she said she wanted to break up and needed time before considering getting back together. I apologized and took full blame after giving her some space. I asked if she'd be willing to give our relationship another try, and she agreed to start hanging out and see where things go. See where things go. It's just small on my phone. I had a feeling in my gut to check her phone when she wasn't in the room, and I found texts with her coworker stating they had sex multiple times while we on a break. Guys, listen. I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this again. If your woman wants to take a break, it's not because she needs to get her mind right and she needs to gather herself. It's not because there's all these things going on. That's not the reason. She needs to take a break so the other dude can break that back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. There's no other scenario for a person to take a break and say, hey, let's take a break and then I'll come back. The reason they want to take a break is because women don't like cheating. A lot of women feel guilty for cheating. And so, like, she played you and found a reason to take a break so it won't be cheating. And so she won't feel guilty about it, dude. And so she said, let's just take a break because you did this to me because your friend sent the chat nudes and you still have them. And so we have to break up. That dude been fucking her, man. Like, come on, man. But let me finish reading this. I found text with her coworker stating that she had multiple sex while we were on break. I know she was technically single, but this time it's hard as we were both each other's only partners to that point. Okay, bro. Played like a fiddle. She moved on so quickly. I confronted her saying she can go be with him, and I was done with her. She began to apologize and beg me to stay with her, saying she wants to start fresh. So at first, right? At first, it's, we'll see where things go. We'll see what happens. Then when she get caught being a thought, she want to start fresh. So let's just start this over. Please, baby, please, please. Y'all suckers, man. Y'all some suckers. Where was I at? I just feel like it's not the same and can't get the image of her and another guy out of my head. I love her, though, and can't see myself being with anyone else. I know what I did was wrong, but I never. What the fuck did you do wrong, bro? I know what I did was wrong, but I never thought I deserved this, and I don't know what to do now. You got played, bro. She played you. She found a reason so she don't feel guilty to guilt trip you, and she broke up with or took a break from you to go fuck. And she didn't think that you was going to find out. You got played. Again, stop letting women play y'all, man. Stop letting women play y'all, man. Women are running circles around you motherfuckers. Women are running circles around you motherfuckers. I done got played like that before too when I was young. And not that young, but you know, I done got played like a fiddle before when I was young, but I learned very fast. I learned quick. It happened back to back to back when I was 18, 19, 20. It ain't happened since. I'm almost 40 and bitch ain't played with me since. You see what I'm saying? I learned fast. We all get played. I know we get played. All us get played, but you know, we got to step our game up. Y'all got to step that game up a little bit, because that ain't no bitch never played me like this, though. I just say that. You know, I done got played like, you know, chick treat me rich, you know, fuck me to sleep type of shit, and, you know, blind me with love and shit. It's that type of play, not this type of shit. Oh, I'm going to start a fight and break up with you to go fuck, and I ain't never got played like that. You know, guys, we got to start being, you know, smarter. And let me say this. We do all this. Men are smarter than women, and women can't lead women. If I hate to like even boost women up like this, man, but if men are so more logical, intelligent, why are they playing y'all like that? How? I thought y'all was smart and logical, and I thought we were smart, logical, and fucking figuring everything out. We great leaders, and we just the pillars of civilization and shit. Like, why are they able to do shit like that? Why is a bitch able to like, how did you do something wrong because your homeboy sent you a bitch that he fucking like, hey, look at my bitch. And you really believe that she was just that mad. You believe that she was just that mad that she gotta break up the relationship with you. Man, come on, bro. If you had any sense, man, women don't break up with you. Man, listen, a woman who's into you and loves you will not break up. You could damn near kill her, bro, and she'll stay with you. You ever hear these women who, and that's, I'm not saying ever put your hands on no woman, but you hear these stories of these women like, I put up with all this shit. So why they putting up with all this shit, but your girl pick a fight over some bullshit and break up with you? That ain't clicking with you. Don't you hear all the stories? Don't you watch Fresh and Fit and hear, oh, this nigga did me like this, and he was cheating with my sister, and I still stayed, and he was broke, and he was driving my car, but you don't hear the stories all day, every day? I know you done been in the friend zone before, and the bitch done told you how this dude was dogging her and shit, and she still stayed, but your homeboy, right, send you a picture of his bitch naked, and your girl broke up with you for that? And go got some dick somewhere else? Come on, bro. Oh, my God. Y'all got to be better than that, dog. Y'all got to be better than that. Y'all got to do better than that. We got to be better than that, fellas. And we got to do better than that. We got to stop letting women play us like this. This is why women don't respect men, because they can play you. It's one of the reasons why. So she thinks she can play you. Should she play you like that, she going to try to play somebody else like that. Stop being a sucker. Stop being a duck. Use your brain. God damn it. Use your brain. Like I had to tell my client when I was doing the consultation, you got to use your brain, bro. The fuck you think is going on? She fleecing you. She don't got to do, she ain't got to fuck you. She ain't got nothing, and you financing her because y'all live together. She was cooking for you and sucking your dick every day for 7 months. That's what they do, bruh. When a woman stops providing for you, you need to stop providing for her. Period. You don't continue to finance no woman and keep taking care of no woman and she ain't taking care of you. That's stupid. That's dumb. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell outside of like helping. If I got a kid with you and your tire fucking bust or something like that, you know, and the kids got to get back and forth to school, outside of shit like that, I'm not taking care of no woman who ain't doing nothing for me. I'm not providing for no woman who ain't providing for me. That's dumb. But once she started to pull back slowly. And what happens is when she start pulling back slowly, you start giving more. And we off the Reddit guy. We talking about my client again. You know, my student. You start giving more when she start to pull back little things. So you start giving more in hopes that it, you know. So now she see, okay, shit, let me pull back some more. I ain't got to work as hard. And I'm going to get all this. You got to be smart. Y'all be in the field making all this fucking money and got these, like, this dude is mid-20s with his lifestyle, and he probably make more money than most 40-year-olds. So you've been out here in the world, in the corporate environment, and it has amassed this. But you let a bitch play you? Think, bruh. Think. There's no way. When a woman starts pulling back the things that she's doing to her, nurturing her care, she starts pulling that away, and her looking after you, then you need to pull your shit away. It's simple. It's simple math. The more you give, the more she gonna pull away, and guess what? She got you. So come on, man. You know, and speaking of clients, man, I got so many of my guys, so many of my clients fall victim to, you know, just passport bro shit. Let's shout out to the passport bros. And the reason I like the passport bros because they ain't complaining about it. They actually doing something about it, right? I want you guys to realize something, you know, with this passport bro shit and my perspectives and, you know, me talking about shit, because I'm about to get on the passport bro shit. You know, so many of my clients, a lot of these guys are, like, have been passport bros and shit. And they fall victim to this same type of shit, this same type of scam that women play on them. They be super submissive and shit. And it ain't about you, man. You got to stop ego hustling. It ain't about you. That's just how they raised, bro. They raised to do that. That's nothing. It's not like that. Get out your head and think smarter. But so many of my guys, you know, fall victim to this shit, right? And y'all, I want y'all to realize something. I'm not just no dude on no podcast with an opinion running his fucking mouth. The podcast is to drive my coaching business. I have a coaching business. Where I sell, you know, I have a media company, and through that media company, what drives my media company is my coaching business and my info products business. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not just a podcaster. The reason I do podcasts is to drive traffic to my coaching business and my info products. My coaching business means I coach men for a living. And I've been doing that for 5.5 years before I even started this podcast. The podcast is to put out content so I can drive traffic, so I can help guys and coach them. That's what this for. I'm just not just no nigga with no opinion. I'm saying that to say that I actually talk to these guys every fucking day. I don't just see videos and just have a form of my fucking opinion. I'm actually talking to these niggas. I'm actually coaching these niggas, coaching these guys, and not just black guys, all types of races of guys from all over the world, from getting fleeced by bitches in the Dominican Republic, chicks in Vietnam, bitches in third world countries running circles around you motherfuckers. We supposed to be the best, smartest nation ever, and poor third world bitches is running circles around y'all motherfuckers. This not my opinion. I am coaching these niggas through the heartbreak. I'm coaching men through the heartbreak. So I just want you guys to, before I go and get into the shit, I just want you guys to understand that I'm not just no dude with no podcast, bro. My podcast really don't make me no money. I do this to drive traffic to my business, to spread awareness. Yes, it's to help spread awareness, but this is strategic because I have a business to run. Yes, I care about men, of course, but I got to pay my bills. You understand? I can't just do this for free because where I'm going to live, I got to feed my children. So I have a business that coaches men. And the podcast is to create content for social media. So when people see it, they say, oh, that nigga know what he talking about. That helped me. He gave me some game. That changed my life. Let me see what he talking about. If I need his services, boom. So I'm just saying that. I'm not just no dude with no opinion, bro. Now, let me tell my podcast. Let me tell my passport bro something, man. Let me pull your coat to something. Now, you know, if you guys are getting played, bro. A lot of you guys are getting played. Right? Now, if you going, you know, you taking your bag, you go over there to play and have fun, trick off and all that. If you understand that, cool. I ain't talking to you. I'm not talking to the guys who know what it is, who, you know, they go down to Mexico or they go down to Colombia or go to wherever they going, you know, to pay their little $2 and get them a little hoe for the night and all that. You know, I ain't talking about y'all. Y'all know what it is. Do your thing. Play hard. You know, enjoy your life. Right? But for my guys who like really be thinking like they finna go over there and find them a wife because the bitch is most submissive and they just treat you like a guy, all this shit, man, let me tell you something, bro. And again, I'm not just no dude with no podcast. I have a coaching business where I coach men that's damaged from getting played by these third world country bitches. You know, let me pull your coat, bro. If you think it's anything other than you getting played, you tripping, bro. And again, I'm not talking to my guys who just having fun. You tripping. You tripping. You need to smarten up. Just the thing about human beings, we tend to stick. This is a game. Pay attention. We tend to stick to our own kind. This is facts. We stick to our own kind, right? Especially those cultures that we stick to our own kind. Unless there's some like trauma or like, you know, you rebellious or whatever, we tend to stick to our own kind, especially if we're not in no melting pot type of vibes. Here it's a little different. We got melting pots. We go to school with white people and we go to school with white people go to school with us, and Spanish people. It's a classroom. It's all type of the whole, you know, world flag is in the one classroom in America. But in these countries, man, they are raised to like, they don't want to, and shout out to, I saw today. I actually saw my guy Saint and Sinner. I saw Saint and Sinner today. I saw a clip of his. I think it was on Instagram or TikTok. I was scrolling. I saw a clip of his, and he was interviewing or had some little Asian bitch, some little Asian chick, and she was saying like, we stick to our culture. Like the real women, we're raised to stick to our culture. And I did a live stream maybe a year ago saying the same thing, like. Women, you know, but I don't have the live stream up no more. And that's the reason why I'm talking about it again, because I did a live stream about this and I went in depth about this. But I'm shouting him out because he just put that up on I saw a clip of strolling on the Reels on my Reels page. I saw that. But the chick was saying how, like, you know, people, they stick to their cultures because they don't want to mix their genes up. It's damn near a sin. It's damn near a sin to like mix your gene pool. Like, you know, we all think like that. Outside of America, where it's like a melting pot, they all think like that. All the women think like that. They don't fuck with black dudes like that. They don't fuck with white dudes like that. They fuck with white dudes for like status and power and money and shit. Like white guys represent, like white men like across the world, like in other like third world places, white men to them represent like power and fucking, you know, status. They can come up off a white guy, right? It's like an instant come up card. That's how they look at it, right? And so when you see a woman going outside of that, like defying her culture, defying what she was raised and taught to be, right? There's millions of men in her country. When you see a woman going outside of that, your antenna should go off. And I talked about this about a year ago. And y'all was in the comments on YouTube. Y'all was getting mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to say it again, bro. I'm going to say it again. We tend to breed with our own kind, bro. Just is what it is, right? We raised like that. They raised like that. So you got to ask yourself, why is she fucking with you? Why is she going to get married with you? If she was raised And this ain't just Asian. This all cultures, bro. They all raised like this. And that's not even racist. It just is what it is. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sustain yourself. Like me personally, I wouldn't have no kid. I wouldn't marry no white woman, bro. I just wouldn't marry no white. I want to marry a black woman and have black children. That don't make me racist. That just is what it is. And I don't think a white man or a white woman is racist because she said, I only like white men and I want white kids because I'm white. That's how you're supposed to be. But anyway, why she fucking with you? If she raised like that, if that's the culture, if that's what it is. Remember, these places ain't melting pots like over here. So y'all got the game twisted. You go to Philippines, everybody over there from the Philippines, 95% of the country. So why she fucking with you? You ever thought about that? Why do she want to marry you? Have you ever thought about that? Why? There's a reason that she want to marry you, bro. A woman is going to be a woman. I don't care where you go. Y'all think them women ain't slick because they feminine? Y'all think feminine mean righteous? Y'all think the women don't run games because they feminine? They play the most games. Man, feminine women you have to watch them. They very conniving and manipulative. Y'all think they ain't playing games? You think them poor hoes ain't got tricks up their sleeves to get a bag to take care of their people? I done heard stories, man. I done heard stories of guys being guys going down there to the Dominican Republic or wherever they be going, or Colombia, and being in the house, man, and the cousin in there, they with the mama, the daddy, the whole family in there, the boyfriend in there too. He just don't know it. He find out later, but that's the boyfriend. He thought it was the brother the whole time. Real talk. Then they play all speak. They all fleecing you. All of them always start asking you for money. But think about why she fucking with you. There's a reason she fucking with you. There's a reason that she's rebellious against her own culture. She either fleecing you, bro, or she's rebellious against her culture. And there's a reason that she's rebellious against her culture and her people. And how you do one thing is how you do all things. So if she rebel against her own people, the fuck you think she ain't rebellious, motherfucker? You don't think she got daddy issues, motherfucker? Y'all got to start thinking, bro, and wake up and smell the fucking coffee. You know, I'm not telling you guys not to have your fun and travel and all that shit. Do your thing, but be smart. Because I'm tired of sitting in these motherfucking consultations with y'all and y'all heartbroken because you got played. And please keep me private. And I ain't keeping you shit. Of course I'm going to keep you private. I'm not going to put you, I ain't going to dox you. Please keep me private, man, because you don't want nobody to know how dumb you is. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. By the way, hit me up, man. Go to KingDreism.com if you want a private one-on-one consultation. I got you. I'll change your motherfucking life for sure. But come on, man. Y'all gotta start thinking, my passport bros. But I don't harp on that one too long. Let's move on, man. The next thing we got to do, man, as men, we got to stop accepting the bare minimum from women. We got to stop accepting the bare minimum from women. I did a video, right? And I'm going to breeze through the rest of these because I'm running out of time. You know, I like to be here for a good time, not a long time. But I did a video. I dropped a video on, I put a video up maybe a month or two ago. Well, I was like, I'm not going on no date with a woman if she don't do these things, right? And I said these three things. I said spread positivity. Meaning like spread positivity, be positive. Good morning, how you doing? How was your day? Simple shit, right? Be responsive and engaging, meaning I'm not gonna pursue no woman who's dry and I gotta carry a conversation by myself, who's not reciprocating the conversation. So spread positivity, be responsive and engaging, and being cooperative. I'm not going on a date with no woman unless she's that before the date. Cooperative meaning easygoing. Easy to get along with, easy to mesh well with. She's making the pursuit easy, and it's not an uphill battle. I'm not going on a date with a woman unless she's doing these three things. I put this out, these hoes lost their goddamn mind. Literally lost their goddamn mind because I said it. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck did I say wrong. Like, so I'm sassy, something wrong with me. I'm feminine because I want to be fucking treated nice like a human fucking being, and I'm finna buy you dinner, bitch. Like, what the fuck is what's going on? But you know what? That's because men accept the bare minimum. So anything men don't even accept the bare minimum, man. Anything other than the very, very, very bare minimum, man, women feel offended. You do you have the audacity to say that I should be positive to you and responsive to you? I ain't even asked you for shit, bitch. Like, I ain't asked you for nothing. I ain't say you gotta fuck me before we go on a date or nothing. I said be positive, be responsive, and cooperate. How hard is that? DM hoes went crazy on me, man. It ain't nothing. I've been happening since I've been doing this shit. But I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Where are we at in society to where a man just want to at least be treated like a human being, and women find that somehow offensive? I say, that's how low the bar is, bro. Anything other than that it's like, how you dare you, nigga? You take this shit that I'm gonna give you to eat, and you eat the shit that I give you. And if you don't do that, you're a bitch and you're sassy. A lot of women find it offensive when you tell them to reciprocate. You know why? Because that's how y'all train them hoes. That's how y'all train women. That's how y'all train them. That's why. Y'all do so much, man. Y'all do so much and shower them with so much just for their fucking attention and use the pussy, bro. Y'all doing so much for used attention. And a lot of y'all, let me break this game down too, right? A lot of y'all do this, I like to call a buy her out strategy. A lot of you try to buy women out. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're going to go there today, goddammit. A lot of you guys try to buy women out. You trick, simp motherfuckers, right? Right. It's a strategy that men use that, that where they do the most for a woman. Like they do the most. They go overboard. They think it's going to drown out everybody else by doing the most. They buy the biggest watch, buy the biggest car. What Rick Ross say, deposit 100 stacks, break up, won't take it out. They think, guys think that that's going to like make a bitch ignore everybody else. You see what I'm saying? But of course people like nice materialistic shit, but that don't stick. Materialistic shit don't really make you feel. Once the novelty wear off, you don't really feel nothing about materialistic shit no more. So that don't really stick. It don't hit. See, a bitch may feel good temporarily. You see what I'm saying? But you want this woman to think you that dude, and you drown out everybody else by showering these with all type of attention, applying pressure and all this old weird shit, right? But, all you doing is teaching her that this is the standard. Because you so caught up in your shit, this is the standard. But then, when you get tired of doing that and you wondering why these bitches look at you like a check or looking like you don't want to, you tired of being fucking monetized. You see what I'm saying? They think that this is the standard. And so they think that you have to treat them like this while they do nothing. And that's the key. That's the thing. You guys do all this shit to get their attention and they not doing nothing for it. It's okay to like lace a motherfucker. It's okay to lace a woman. It's okay to, I ain't gonna say spoil, but it's okay to take care of your woman who taking care of you. But y'all do all this shit and a woman ain't gotta do nothing. So now when you ask her, hey, can you fucking respond, be responsive? Can you be positive? Fuck wrong with you? You sassy. You sassy. You feminine. You sassy. Like, where are we in society, man? Like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm not even mad at them. I'm mad at y'all. Because this how y'all make it. You see, you doing all this shit. You trying to buy the bitch out. You trying to buy out. All you doing is teaching her, this is the standard. But guess what? It doesn't make her like you anymore. She just look at you like you a sucker. That's all. She just got a rich trick on the line. That's how they look at you, man. That's how they look at you. So we got to stop accepting the bare minimum from women. And I said all that to say that. We got to stop accepting the bare minimum, especially doing the most for the least, because they think that that's what it is. And anything other than the bare minimum, they get offended. And it shouldn't be like that, man. This is not balanced. And I'm trying to bring balance and order to this motherfucker. You understand? Next, And I got I got a little drama for y'all too. Y'all stay all the way to the end. I got a little drama for y'all. These next two, I'm gonna breeze by these next ones. The next one is complaining about women, what women do. Guys, gotta stop. I ain't gonna say we because I don't complain about what women do. It sounded like I was just complaining, but I was complaining about what y'all do, making them like that. We got to stop complaining about what women do, and we got to stop complaining about their preferences. My content ain't never been about complaining to no woman. I'm not even talking to women. I wish women couldn't even listen to me, to be honest. I wish I had a button or there was a thing to where it's like, oh, women can't listen. You can't listen to this because you're a woman. I wish that was a thing. I wish women couldn't comment on my shit. I wish women couldn't hear my podcast, see the videos on social media. I really wish they could stay out of this so I could just talk to y'all. I'm not complaining about women. I'm just not. I'm trying to give you solutions so you can have a good life and have a good relationship or have your way in the dating world or whatever. So I talk about the unfavorable shit that women do because I'm giving you game. But I'm not complaining about no women. We got to stop complaining about women. And stop sending me these fucking videos with these women saying dumb shit about their preferences. It was this one video that everybody sent me 100 fucking times. I'm cursing a lot tonight. Let me dial back on the cursing. I don't know. I'm feeling myself or something. I'm always feeling myself, but maybe I'm a little too swaggy. Am I a little too swaggy or what? But this is one video. It's the girl, the woman was like, oh, the Cheesecake Factory shit. It's like, I'm not going on this date at the Cheesecake Factory. So she got out of the car. First and foremost, guys, that shit's fake. Stop sending me these fake skits. Y'all want me to be a goofy and react to fake skits. I'm not reacting to no fake skit. It's clearly fake. Y'all see these videos of these women, they all be all done up and shit. They know they be on camera, bro. Most of the times, women don't walk out the house looking like divas, man. You know, that's why you be in your city. You be like, ain't no dimes nowhere. Because all the women they being regular, you know? But it's first and foremost, that video fake. Second of all, I don't give a fuck about some woman's preference because she don't want to eat at Cheesecake Factory. Why do I care about that? Why would I care about that? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. What is that going to do for me? She got the right to not want to eat at Cheesecake Factory. What am I going to be mad? Why are y'all mad because a bitch don't want to eat at Cheesecake Factory if that was real? Or a woman want a guy who's 6'5" with make $1 million a year. What the fuck does that have to do with you? Like, let them have their preferences. Let them have their standards. Who cares? If you don't fit it, you don't fit it. There's plenty of women who like you. Worry about them. There's plenty of women. There's a whole sea of women. There's enough women to go around, right? There's enough women for it to be a whole sea of them to look at you and be like, this is my ideal guy. Every guy, there's a sea of women that can look at you and be like, this is my ideal guy right here. Why do you give a fuck about some chick on the internet talking about she don't want to eat at Cheesecake Factory? Who cares? Stop complaining about shit. Let them be delusional. Let them have these fucking standards. Let them have it. What is that going to do? Like, how does that serve you? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care. That's why you ain't never seen me make one video. I have thousands of videos in 5.5 years. You don't see one video of me talking about, oh, look at these days, this is delusional, and they want a guy who's 6 feet. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Because women like me. I have women that like me who don't give a fuck about all that. Who those ain't their standards. Their standards is me and a guy like me. So I just fuck with them. You should do the same. Your life will be much more happier. You'll live a much more content and happy life if you stop worried about a chick you don't even know. You understand? Man, we got to stop doing that. Next, we got to stop debating women on what they choose to do with their lives or their choices. I'm not talking about the podcast that's for education and entertainment purposes. I'm not talking about the Fresh and Fits, the whatever podcast, my guy Nietzsche, Trigger Warning, that Ugly Money. I'm not talking about that. It's not what I'm talking about. That's for entertainment. It's for education. I'm talking about y'all in my comments y'all on dates with these chicks, debating them about what they choose to do with their life, bro. Who cares? Let them do it. There's plenty of women who don't do that shit. Plenty. Go fuck with them. If you want women to change, guys, just go deal with the women who doing what you want to do. And then women will see, okay, I need to be like this to get a man. That's all you got to do. But when you give attention to the bullshit, they going to do the bullshit to get their attention. But debating women, and the Honorable JT Money says, hope problems ain't no problems. Don't hate the game because that ain't going to solve them. You fall in love, but you just don't know. When you going to learn to let a hoe be a hoe? When are you going to learn to let a hoe be a hoe? Let a hoe be a hoe. Let women do their OnlyFans. Let them do their fucking thing, bro, and let them suffer. Why are you suffering trying to convince them not to do that? Let them be a hoe. You trying to save them. Go fuck with a woman who don't do OnlyFans. Go fuck with a woman who don't post provocative pictures. Go fuck with a woman who don't do drugs in club. There's plenty of women. Go to church and find a woman. That's all you got to do. And when they realize that the way that they doing ain't working for them, they'll get on board. But you arguing back and forth with these hoes in my comments, y'all be arguing back and forth and all this. Y'all got to stop that. Then y'all be doing that shit on dates. I just talked about that. Y'all be debating with women on dates. Go watch my last last week's live stream. I talked about how, guys be on dates debating and taking my content, fresh and fit content. They be trying to debate and flame women, and don't nobody want to hear that shit. So my man was that type of dude, and the chick, he went on a date with a chick, and he was going to drop her off, and she was going to come back to him, I guess freshen up or whatever, or something with her kid. And she was supposed to come back to my man's crib to kick it for the rest of the night. But then she thought about it. She was like, I don't feel like being analyzed. Basically meaning like he be debating podcast shit with her and shit. And single mother, y'all be doing this type of shit. And I got clients that do it. That's how I know. So I kind of roasted my man's and I made a video of it. And that's not that I was just roasting him. It was game in the video. It was some game that I was giving him. But, I just did that. Y'all got to stop debating women about this shit, man. And stop trying to teach them the game. You're not supposed to teach them the game. Not this game. You're supposed to apply the game and use it to be successful, and you use that to upgrade your woman. But you're not supposed to get her to try to not teach them the game. I'm not going to say don't teach your woman the game, because you're supposed to lace your woman up. But stop trying to get your woman to see the game and to agree with the game and listen to me and, try to get her to see it this way. And that's not what it's for. It's for you to learn, edify yourself, upgrade your mind so you can make everybody's lives around you better. That's what the game is for. It's not to try to convince some chick that she need to be thinking like King Dre. The game is for you, not her. Stop preaching the game to them. Y'all be trying to preach the game to them. Stop. Apply the game, upgrade your life, and move based on that. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving right along. The next one is trying to be in a relationship and you don't have basic stability. As shout out to this woman by the name of Love Dorsey. She said the basics, and I like that she calls it that. She called it having your basics together. And I always talk about this. I talk about this all the time, man. Have your shit together before you try to get into a relationship. And you don't have to be rich, but at least be stable. Have you somewhere to live. Have you an income. And have you some fucking wheels before you get into a relationship. And if you're going to shack up, you shouldn't shack up with no woman unless you're going to be married. Y'all got kids and y'all plan on being married. But if you do shack up, stack up your money and make sure your credit is good. Excuse me. If you're going, have your shit together before you get into a relationship. Income, car, transportation, and somewhere to live, right? So that way when you do mesh with a woman, you guys get together or whatever. If things go wrong, you straight. You understand? While you get with the woman and y'all mix y'all life up, make sure you saving money. Make sure your credit is good. So when the shit hit the fan, as it often do, you can go get you a fucking apartment somewhere. You got to be stuck. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you got you together before you try to go lead some woman and mix with some woman and shit. Because that shit gonna slow you down, frankly. It's just gonna slow you down. You know, because now you got more on your plate. So just make sure you get your shit together. Because to be honest, man, let me be honest with y'all. I'm tired of seeing y'all get put out on the streets and all y'all got is 2 plastic bags and a PlayStation 5 and shit. All your shit on she take your shit out and all you've amassed, you 27 years old, and all you've amassed is 2 plastic bags and a PlayStation. That's all y'all be having. And you a grown ass man. Get your shit together. Chicks putting you out and all type of shit. I see it on Facebook all the time. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing y'all, you know, hitting me up, stuck in roommate situations because you ain't got your shit together to leave when you break up. I'm tired of seeing that, guys. I'm tired of seeing that. So before you get into a relationship, have your shit together. While you with the woman, stack your bread. Make sure your credit is good. So when it hit the fan, you can be straight. She cheat on you, you can leave. You ain't got to stay and put up with no bullshit because you ain't got nowhere else to fucking live. Then she treating you like shit because she know you dependent on her, so she can't respect you like no real man. You know, and at some point, man, you ain't got your shit together. At some point, the respect is going to be lost if your woman got to carry you. I'm just saying, women are not designed to be pillars for weak men on no level. I'm not saying that you can't get no girlfriend while you broke. You can. But after a while, it always tend to go bad at some point. This is never going to change. Women are always going to be like that. You understand? And they don't make them bad people for that. You know? So, again, stop trying to be in a relationship and you don't have your basics together. You don't have basic stability. Don't be in a relationship if you ain't got that. Now, the last thing, we're going to address some drama. And I want to hear some drama, right? We're going to address some drama. And I saved this to the end. This is for the loyal people who, you know, because if I put the drama at the beginning, there's people just going to come for the drama and they ain't going to hear the game. That's why I didn't announce that I was going to do this at the end. Just for my guys, right? Because I ain't doing this for clout. I'm not going to clip this. I'm not going to make this no nothing. I'm going to address it here and because it need to be said because it's some game. And the last thing, man, that men need to stop doing in 2023 is hating on other men. Stop hating, bro. Stop being a bitch. Stop being jealous and envious of other men. Right? So I had this little shit. This little goofy ass comedian dude, man, been throwing shots at me for ages, and I ignore it, bro, because it's like, who the fuck are you? Right? This dude, this comedian dude, kind of like a comedian. He does like the toxic dating advice, like, you know, Sui's whatever. It's King Sui or Queen Sui, whatever his name is, right? Be taking shots at me and shit. And one day he tagged, and then my thing is like, if you don't address me, if you don't like tag me, you a bitch. I'm not finna address nobody who don't put no address and shit. You just like doing little shit and you ain't tagged me, motherfucker, if it's like that. So this one particular day he tagged me and he's like, he makes a video basically saying that I'm biting his style because of the shades, the back soundproof paneling and the lights and shit. Like, oh, I'm trying to be him and shit. Like, oh, this dude want to be me and all this type of shit. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you? I don't even listen to you. You not even my style. I don't do the toxic. Like, what do you don't have nothing that I want. Like, you don't even, like, the type of shit that you talking about, it don't apply to, like, I don't even operate like that. I don't need to listen to you. I don't listen to none of you motherfuckers, to be honest. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's certain shit that I listen to for my entertainment. Like, I watch Fresh and Fit because it's entertaining. I watch, shout out to my guy Lucario. Shows are very entertaining, but I don't listen to you motherfuckers. You know, I know everybody because we're all competing for the same shit. So I know the arena that I'm in, but I don't sit down and listen to you motherfuckers. I know who everybody is. Of course I know who everybody is. But he throwing his shot, so he tagged me with this little video and shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Why do I gotta do this? Who are you for me to want to be? You a struggling fucking comedian. Don't monetize your following. You sell t-shirts, bro. You know how much, I'm not going to brag, bro, but you know how much, how many people bought a $700 course from me, bro? I ain't selling no $25 t-shirts. That ain't how I make my living, bro. You know how much it costs to talk to me for an hour, my guy? You understand? And since we go in there, let's talk about the back soundproof, because you copied this and you copied that. I'm like, just because, bro, you don't even know. You got to do your homework first, bro. And so I went back and I pulled the dates on him. I've been doing that. Oh, you trying to be like me? The only reason it ain't up now because I moved my studio and I just been too lazy to put the shit back up. So I moved studios, so it's down now. I just put the up lights up. But I been did that. I built my studio in 2021. You understand? And I got the black soundproof paneling from AV, Alpha Villains. And I saw somebody else. I was like, that's pretty cool. Rolo had it. Rolo Tomasi. I saw one of his live streams. I was like, I like that. I like that shit. I want my shit to kind of look like that. So I got it from that. When I was doing that, you wasn't even doing this shit. Because I went back and I looked at your page like, what the fuck is he talking about now? So I went back and looked at his page. He was doing shit in his car when I built my studio with my black soundproof paneling and shit like that. You wasn't even doing this type of content, bro. All y'all know who I am. And on TikTok, I made everybody get on TikTok. We know that. I made everybody get on Instagram in this space. That's for you. That's facts. No, there was nobody in this space posting their videos on Instagram and posting their video, especially on TikTok. Everybody was using their Instagram for pictures and being cute for bitches. Everybody in this space was using their Instagram for that. I was doing that in 2018 or 19, posting my videos in my car, talking about this game, posting my videos from me being in my room, recording in my room before I even had a studio. I was posting that shit on Instagram under Get Free Game. If y'all, my day ones know, my first Instagram name was Get Free Game, Get_free_game. I've been doing this shit, posting my shit on what's the name? Y'all was using Instagram to be cute for hoes. Zay, Playboy Zay, Lil Zay was the first one on TikTok that I saw. He was the first one on TikTok. He was 3-4 videos in. And I see he had a video had like 10,000 views. I was like, damn. Because he was posting his shit on Instagram. So I'm like, damn. So I went over, he was posting it on Instagram. And I seen it. It was like, it said TikTok. So I was like, I went on TikTok and I looked at it. He had like 10,000 views. I was like, damn, that shit getting views like that. He was like, yeah. So I made me a fucking TikTok right then and there. So Zay was the first person that does like this type of content on TikTok. And I was right behind him after a few days. But I took that shit to a whole nother level. And everybody that's on TikTok right now, all of these creators that's on TikTok right now, is on TikTok because of me. That's facts. That's facts. So be like who, motherfucker? Fuck you, man. I'm a trendsetter. Nobody was talking about how Red Pill was goofy until I started doing it. Fuck out of here. I brought this real player street shit these niggas in the streets was doing. Real guy. I brought that to this space. Let's not get this twisted. That real shit, that real seduction, making bitches fall in love. When I came here, y'all motherfuckers was MGTOW. And y'all had swore off bitches. And women can't love, and all y'all was talking about this shit when I came here. Women that can't love you, and women don't have the capacity to love, and all this shit. This is where y'all was at with it. Y'all wasn't talking about no game. I mean, y'all were talking about game because you had heard it and all this shit, but y'all wasn't talking about no real game. Let's just be for real. And that's not nothing to say against AMS or who else, Lucario and shit, because they do good work. They do good work, and I got much love and respect for them. But let's keep it a buck, man. Lucario teach you how to get pussy. You know, and the truth is inside you and shit like that. Lucario teach you how to get pussy. Lucario don't teach you how to maintain love over no love. At least not that I know of. Lucario teach niggas how to get laid and shit. You know, be confident and shit like that. But real psychological seduction that come from the streets and the underworld type of shit, come on, man. I'm the one that was like, man, this red pill shit good. Now everybody's saying that shit now. You know I ain't the most famous. I ain't the most, but they all listen to me, man. All of them listen to me. Nobody was talking about you got to make a bitch invest in you. You don't hear that until you hear King Dre saying that. Now, did I invent the game of that? No, my daddy taught me that. My pops taught me that when I was 15. I've been doing that since I was 15. I've been getting bitches incrementally investing. Hey, bring me this. Bring me a pack of cigarettes. Bring me this. She only make $100 a week. I make her give me 25 of it on Friday. I need cigarettes and da-da-da-da. Give me a pack of white teas and shit. She made $100 that week. You know, it's back in the days. She give me 20. My pops taught me that. That's how you get a woman to fall in love with you. Get them invested in you. You don't hear that. Now you hear, oh, in order for a woman to like you, she got to be doing things for you. I brought that here. I said all that to say, I'm not trying to be like nobody because I'm me. I was who I was before I got to this motherfucker. And that's on everything I love. I didn't create this persona on the internet. You think the people that where I'm from don't know what I do? All my homies follow me. Everybody I went to school with follow me. All the hoes I fuck with follow me. All the women, all of them follow me. Everybody know what I do, where I'm from. Why ain't nobody be like, oh, he bullshit? Because number one, I don't claim to be super thug. I don't claim to be, I had the baddest hoes in town and I had everybody. I don't claim to be that. I claim to be who I am. You can't take that away from me. I said that to say I was who I was before I got here. I didn't create this persona on the internet. I didn't make up the name King Dre on the internet, bro. A woman was calling me that. You understand what I'm saying? So to the little comedian, dude, who the fuck are you for me to want to be, bro? You're a struggling comedian. That's the facts. All this shit is verifiable facts. The playerism, all that. Who started? The playerism is the antidote to feminism. Playerism. I've been doing that. When I first came here, I've been telling you motherfuckers stop eating pussy. That was my first video on YouTube. My very first video, don't eat pussy. This is why, because it makes you submissive. Y'all wasn't talking about not being submissive to women and shit like that. That was my very first video on YouTube. I've been doing this. I've been had this type of game. Of course, I've evolved and grew and elevated over the years. Of course. But let's not get it twisted, man. And pay, just show a little homage. All of them listen to me, man. And that's facts. All of them follow me because they know the real. I may not be the most popular. I know I'm not. You know, because I don't kiss ass in my content. I don't tell you what to tell you shit to make you feel good in my content. My shit is like medicine, and everybody don't like taking medicine. So I know I'm not gonna be the most popular. But you think they ain't this? Come on, man. Let's be for real, bro. But I said all that to say, fella, y'all gotta stop hating. Men gotta stop hating. Because what he did was sucker shit. And I don't give a fuck. Y'all gotta piece it up and y'all black men, fuck all that. Everybody ain't my brother, bro. I don't fuck with bust ass niggas, and you a bust ass nigga. Till you try to come at me for clout, I don't bother nobody. I don't take shots at nobody. I don't even stitch people videos and unless it's like, you know, some shit to teach from or something like that. I don't bother no fucking body for a motherfucker to come fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't even my style. I don't gotta copy no fucking body, bro. I got my own game. I got my own life experiences. Come on, man. I don't have to take nothing from nobody. Again, I came in the game like this. I didn't learn nothing from nobody on no fucking internet. You understand what I'm saying? Outside of marketing and shit. You know, learning how to market shit and, you know, make $1 out of this shit. I ain't gonna say I ain't learned nothing there, but come on, man. But to say somebody, by God, who the fuck are you, bro? You tell toxic jokes straight. You a shock jock, bro. This shit real. I coach men for real, bro. I've saved lives for real. I'm in the field coaching men from out of suicide for real. The fuck do I want to be you for? Motherfuckers be playing with me, bro. I'm not the one to be played with. I'm not the dude to play with, bro. I ain't him, bro. I'm not him. And I'm not one of them niggas, oh, well, it's all good. I'm not them. Once you cross me or once you show me who you is, and once I see that you a bitch, you gonna always be a bitch to me. Straight up. It ain't no making up. And you guys, anybody that know me, I've been like that. I ain't no giving niggas no chances. I don't give bitches chances. I ain't getting no dude no chance. So all trying to peace offering all that shit, all you niggas in my comments and my DM like, oh, y'all, both of y'all got a pat. No, I don't fuck with busters. I don't. And once you show me you a buster, you can't you ain't not no buster no more because you say, sorry, fuck you. You a buster. I don't fuck with busters. I don't fuck with busters for clout. No, none of that. This is why y'all don't see me working with everybody. This is why you don't see me trying to be in everybody's face and trying to know, because I don't fuck with busters. I don't fuck with everybody because all money ain't good money. I learned that in the streets. All money ain't good money. So I ain't doing no collab with just anybody. And if that make my growth slow, then my growth just gonna be slow. But I stand for something. I stand on principle. Straight up. I don't sell my soul, bro. I don't. I gotta sleep good at night. I got kids watching me. Most importantly, my kids. My kids, teenagers. They watching me. So I gotta set a good example for them. Straight up. So I said all this, say, quit that hating shit. That shit sucker shit. That shit bitch shit. That's hoes have envy and shit. And the thing is, he ain't the only person that be hating. Listen, man, I'm the type of dude, anybody that's ever hit me up from, I'm not going to say no names, but, you know, guys hit me up from behind the scene, content creators, and I put them on to how to get a bag in this shit for free. All you gotta do is hit me up. Hey man, what you did? I give you the whole play for free. Shit that I've had to spend thousands of dollars on courses to learn how to run webinars and pay thousands of dollars to copywriters to write the copy for my shit. Like, and dudes hit me up and I just give it to them for free. That's who I am. You don't gotta hate on me. You don't gotta be no suck ass nigga and hate on me because I look good. I look good doing this shit. Even when I don't look good, I make this shit look good. I can get 10 million views. I don't got to get no fucking haircut and put on no chains and all this shit to fucking get 1 million views. I got a video, 10 million views. I ain't had no haircut or nothing. Spitting fair. Everybody like, damn, that shit fire, that shit fire. Bitches hit me up like, oh, you the man in my inbox. I look scruffy. I ain't got no haircut or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So stop hating, man. I'm the dude that'll help you. You ain't gotta fucking hate and be no bitch. Cause you see me and cause I can make this shit look good. And you don't like that. Cause you trying to do what I'm doing, but you can't make it look good like me. You don't gotta hate me, bro. Hit me up and I'll help you. That's who I am. Again, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not to be like, I helped him. That ain't me. But there's several content creators who came to me and we sat down and chopped it up. Look, this the play. This how I do this. Boom, 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 boom. Whenever you need me, hit me up. I don't want nothing from you. That's how I am because I want everybody to do good. I want everybody to eat. Because when they can if they can make money, they can continue doing what they're doing and they can help men. That's the bottom line at the end of the day. The more money they can make so they can feed their families and pay their bills, and the better they can make their quality and make their products or whatever they're going to do to help men better. I'm all for that, and I will help anybody that come to me that ain't on no buster shit. So you don't got to hate on me, bro. You don't got to hate on me. You don't got to hate. That's bitch shit. When you see somebody doing good or doing better than you, go holler at them. They'll more than likely help you, man. The thing is, people that's in certain positions, they love to, because it make them feel powerful to help people. It make them feel good to help people. So play on that. Don't get the bitch gene and see it, and instead of being motivated and inspired, you start hating and being envious and jealous like a bitch. That's what hoes do. So men got to get off that. Now that rant is over with, but that's the last one, man. Man, you got to stop the hating shit. You got to stop the hating shit. I know that was a long ass rant. The seductionmastery.com. Get on the wait list. November 20th. We releasing it November 20th. Man, it's so much game in that motherfucker. Game that you ain't gonna never hear. No, ain't nobody talking about none of this shit on YouTube. Nothing in my courses. These motherfuckers buy my courses and be the shit that my blood, sweat, tears, they buy my shit and make free videos from it. That's how because I got the real shit. I'm not saying I'm the only person that got the real shit, but I got the real shit. You see what I'm saying? Seductionmastery.com. I can guarantee you, anybody that got that course, put the comments in. I know my guys that got it, that when I released it the last time, if you've heard any of that on YouTube, I commented in the comment, let me know. You ain't heard none of that on nowhere on YouTube. That's how deep my game go. See, y'all let me tell you something, man, because I could show you motherfuckers receipts. I can show you motherfuckers real receipts, but I'm a private person, man. I be going all out. I be going all out of town. I don't even post it or know because I'm just private. I learned that's how I always move. Keep you motherfuckers out of my business. I know I got to stop being like that. I know I got to start being more personable for my following, for my supporters and shit, but I'm just private. I've always been like that. Cause you got to keep people off your motherfucking ass. Motherfuckers don't need to know your move. A lot of times I don't even be in town and y'all don't even know it. I know it because I know I be all over the place. I could hit you guys up. Hey, where my fans at in this place? Let's get together. I could do that, but I don't like people knowing where I'm at. But I said all that to say, like, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, what I was saying, man, I can show you motherfuckers receipts. I can show you, but I'm a private person, man. I got y'all. See, you see guys, they got like they chick got a tattoo of their name or something. Like my chicks got affirmations. Andre is my king on them, bro. Like, you can't play with me, bro. My one chick, I got one with blow. Come on, man. But that ain't for the internet, man. I don't gotta do all that, bro. Y'all can't fuck with me, bro. How deep my shit go. You know, it ain't no bullshit. Seductionmastery.com, bro. Seductionmastery.com. We releasing September 20th. It's gonna be so much value. You get a 7.5-hour course, all meat, no fluff, no backstory, no nothing. Straight game. 7 hours, 7.5 hours. One course. You're gonna get multiple programs with that package, but that's one of them. And as time go on, when we get closer, I'll reveal more of the benefits that you're gonna get from getting the Seduction Mastery package. And I'll probably do the payment plan thing this time again too. So get on the wait list at the seductionmastery.com. That's been my time, guys. Stop fucking hating on a real one. Stop hating on anybody. Just be motivated. Don't hate. You understand what I'm saying? King Dreism, all social media platforms. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get the good player shit fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan, playerism is the antidote to feminism. I'm gone.